Hi Seawolves, I hope you enjoyed the long weekend. My name is Marcus Dia. We open our show today with the sad news out of Scotland. Skylar Day Harmon has the story.
Thanks, Marcus. As you can see behind me, we have a live view of Abbey Road, courtesy of EarthCam. The weather seems to reflect the feelings of a lot of us after hearing of Queen Elizabeth II's passing. After reports of being put on medical watch, Buckingham Palace released a statement sharing that she died yesterday at the age of 96 at her Balmoral Castle estate in Scotland. Queen Elizabeth ascended to the throne in 1953 at the age of 25. She went on to serve as queen for 70 years, making her the longest reigning monarch in British history. The queen saw 14 prime ministers during her reign, recently appointing the 15th, Liz Truss, earlier this week. She met with 13 United States presidents across her royal career. Crowds continue to gather in mourning outside her various residences. In the coming days, the Queen's body will make some stops before getting transported back to London, enabling the public to pass by her coffin and pay their respects. She will lie in state at Westminster Hall for 4 days before a final procession to Westminster Abbey for the funeral. She'll be buried in St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle next to her late husband, Prince Philip. Queen Elizabeth's eldest son, formerly Prince Charles of Wales, has already ascended to the throne. He will now lead the monarchy as King Charles III.
Governor Tate Reeves from Jackson, Mississippi has announced earlier this week that the water pressure in tanks have been restored in the city. After an overwhelming season of rain, the water treatment plant was unable to keep up with the demand. This caused a drop in the water pressure, leaving 150,000 people without safe drinking water. For over a month, the residents did not have any clean water for any of their needs, over 80% of them being people of color. Most businesses and schools have had to shut down, and the city has put a boil water advisory in place. Governor Tate Reeves has stated the boil water advisory is still in effect until further notice. He also stated to residents they should be aware that this is likely not the last time Jackson will have to deal with a water crisis. The governor did not comment on the damage at the water treatment facility. Stony Brook University's new Unity Cultural Center grand opening took place on Wednesday. The room is beautifully lit with lights hanging from the ceiling and new furniture. The center was founded by Stony Brook's Black and Latino organizations back in 1978. The purpose of the center is to showcase the varying cultures here at Stony Brook.
The grand opening of the Unity Cultural Center took place on Wednesday, September 7th. Since the start of the fall semester, students have already begun taking full advantage of the space. In its new location at the Union, the Unity Cultural Center continues to reflect Stony Brook's rich history of the African American and Latino experience.
So when we think about who we are, as a university and what we value as a university and what we're committed to in terms of being an inclusive university, a culture center really does exhibit that and honors that and really preserves that and makes certain that students and faculty, staff, and alumni have this space.
After over a year of construction, the UCC opened on Thursday, August 17th. The UCC was established in 1978 and is based upon a central mission of united nationalities and transcending ideologies, promoting cultural diversity, inclusion, and equity at Stony Brook University.
I think that Stony Brook has established itself with a reputation of being for and very influential and a push for diversity. And as a member of a community that makes up only about 6% of this student population, I think this space especially is important as a way for us to come and share those differences and learn from each other and share that collective wisdom that we've all acquired throughout our lifetime to create a more equitable place.
I like how this space gives you awareness of all the diverse culture on this campus. It really demonstrates and teaches other students about how diverse we are, and I feel like Stony Brook is really proud of that, so I like that.
This new facility was made possible by a New York State grant initiated by Stony Brook alumnus Carl E. Heasty, who graduated in 1990 and is currently the Speaker of the New York State Assembly. This is Catherine Procacci reporting for Stony Brook Media Group.
Next up, we have our very own Justin Mitzelmaker, who has a rundown of what we can expect on the 74th Primetime Emmy Awards. Justin?
The biggest night in television returns Monday for the 74th Emmy Awards, honoring the top picks of 2021. For entertainment lovers, it's like the Super Bowl, but with your favorite shows. If you aren't caught up, get your remotes ready to binge your Hulu, Netflix, and HBO Max accounts this weekend because streaming services are taking the lead amongst this year's nominees. Netflix and HBO are neck and neck for Outstanding Drama Series, with Stranger Things, Squid Game, Euphoria, and Succession included as top contenders. Even though Succession took home Best Drama at the Golden Globes earlier this year, if you ask the internet, Stranger Things is the most popular show in town. In the comedy sphere, Ted Lasso is nominated for 20 Emmys, this year's second most nominated series after Succession's 25. Clearly a frontrunner for Outstanding Comedy Series, the Apple TV Darlings competition includes The Marvelous Miss Maisel, Only Murders in the Building, and Abbott Elementary, the only network television series in the category. Since the pandemic began, I've developed an unhealthy obsession with sprinting through limited series, and this season's nominees are hot. I don't know if the absurd White Lotus theme song or Julia Gardner's Anna Delvey impression in Inventing Anna is more iconic, but it's going to be a tight race for Outstanding Limited or Anthology Series, with Pam and Tommy, The Dropout, and Dopesick joining them. Female directors have been given a well-deserved nod, with women nominated for nearly half of the scripted directing categories. Some first-time nominees have also made it into the night's biggest categories, with breakout star Lee Jung-jae for drama lead actor in Squid Game, and Elle Fanning for comedy lead actress in The Great. I'm personally looking forward to seeing Killing Eve icons Jodie Comer and Sandra Oh reunite on the carpet after that traumatizing series finale, and Zendaya hopefully snatching her 4 nominations after becoming the youngest lead drama actress winner back in 2020, in true Virgo fashion, of course. This year's Emmys will be hosted by SNL's beloved Kenan Thompson and will air at 8 p.m. Eastern on NBC and Peacock. Our very own production supervisor, Phil Altier, is on the way to Los Angeles to attend the show and will hopefully bring the Stony Brook Media Group a trophy of our own one day. This has been Justin's Entertainment Rundown. Marcus, who are you rooting for?
I'm personally rooting for Stranger Things. What a fun summer watch. That's all we have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you next week.